Tokyo Treat. It's officially Christmas.
It says Japan celebrates Christmas in its own magical way, from sparkling winter illuminations to romantic holiday dates and seasonal sweets.
Oh.
The Christmas spirit is here, all about warmth, wonder, and togetherness. Get ready to unwrap the joys of Japan's festive season with our special holiday treats. Love, Ayumi, the CEO.
Thank you, CEO, for recognizing us, the little people.
Hey Tokyo Treat fam, we're decking the halls
Fam.
with flavorful goodies and making the holidays extra sweet with this limited edition holiday box. Japan loves celebrating Christmas with spectacular winter,
fun sharing
dreamy
these.
dates, and tasty treats. And we packed this box with an extra special snowy selection just for you.
Just for us?
From unique flavors to wintry delights, each treat is here to make your season
Is our
brighter,
first thing.
sweeter, and jolly. Snowy chocolate crepe.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, hold on. We're starting out. We need to explain this.
This.
I did not remarry. I'm still happily married to the same person, but this is my boy.
Uh-huh.
You might recognize him for such classics as Scavengers and Three Angels.
Oh.
Go check those out. You don't even check out that channel because I don't shout it out because there's been nothing new for like a couple years.
Wow, I didn't even know that channel existed.
And Ape Escape.
The iconic series.
Yep.
And you know this channel too because
He
before
did
it was
used to be on
Tokyo
it.
Treat.
The OG, but he didn't know what Tokyo Treat was.
No,
so
I don't know what Tokyo.
We're gonna get
Treat
to
is.
celebrate Christmas Tokyo Treat with you, dude.
Well, let's have a perfect for Santa, classically crunchy, unique Kit Kat layered with crispy chocolate crepe and sweet white chocolate to make your Christmas extra holly jolly.
I guess I don't think the way I wanted it to.
I'm calling this the Crepes of Wrath.
Yo, it's got spots on it. Oh, smells
Alright.
smells nice.
So how does the rating system in the Tokyo Treat box work?
There is none. We made it up.
Scale at
We're just
0
back
to 10.
to
0 to 10.
crepe, huh? I mean, it tastes good.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be more white chocolatey from the smell and look of it.
I don't know if it really tasted like a crepe.
I think this is the only Kit Kat I've had where the inside has more flavor than the outside.
Than the outside. I would say the cookie's actually different, right? So,
Yeah.
like always, I think this is just my Kit Kat rating. I'm just giving it an 8.
A crepe 8.
A crate.
I worry that if I eat too many of them, I might get a crepe worm.
How many tapeworms?
These are the jokes.
Well, how many crepe worms do you give it?
I rate that a 6 foot long crepe worm out of
Really?
10 feet.
Wow.
How long is your crepe worm?
Well, I hope I don't have a crepe worm. But it was pretty good. I wouldn't say it's as good as a regular normal Kit Kat, so I'm just gonna give it like a 6 as well.
A 6. So you have the same size crepe worm? I
Yeah.
guess mine's a little too big.
Mary Mentaiko mayo chips. I hope that these are the same flavor as the like spicy mayo,
What, the sen-
like Cheetos
the little
that we
senbei
had
we
that
were getting or
one.
whatever,
Yeah,
right?
this has become
Doesn't
my
have to go
favorite
like
thing.
this.
Fan favorite Japanese mayo meets savory mentaiko spiced pollock roe for a crunchy treat that's hard to resist.
That's a fish.
Yeah, roe as in
Hey,
eggs.
why didn't you just eat it when we were still?
Because, dude,
Oh my goodness.
I like the shape of the chip.
Let's give it a try.
Oh.
I feel like the flavor's not as strong as the chip. And that's the biggest flaw of
What is
potato
that?
chips.
What? The flavor's not as strong as the chip?
Because, there's the base potato chip. And there's the flavor you put on it. If the flavor doesn't overpower the potato at all, then it's like, what's the point of it being flavored?
Oh, I know what you mean. Now.
I'm getting more of a spice kick than a flavor kick.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad chip. It's a good chip.
Wait, what flavor is this supposed to be?
Mayo and
and
spiced pollock roe. And like you can kind of smell the fishiness.
But you don't taste
In
the
the
fishiness
bag?
much.
What are you over
I
here
took
soccer
a-
flopping for?
I took a big sniff. I took a big.
Oh.
a
Yeah,
big,
the fish smell is in the bag.
No, it smells really fishy, but it doesn't really taste all that fishy.
If you want your breath to smell fishy, but have a kind of enjoyable snack, this is the one for you.
I have a piece of chip stuck in my throat.
Probably just give it like a
Oh.
4.
Do the old like. No.
I'm gonna have to give it like a 4 just because the flavor's not interesting. It's spicier than it tastes, but it's not. I wouldn't call it spicy.
I didn't
I
taste any spice
almost
at all.
I might even call it boring.
It's
I'm
kind
gonna
of
give that.
Yeah.
It's a good chip though. If like the flavor was stronger, this would have gotten a higher score.
Like
'cause the
in
chip
terms
itself
of its
is nice.
quality as a chip,
Yeah.
it had a good satisfying crunch. I'm gonna give that 3 hawks out of 1 esophagus.
Wait, what did you give it?
I gave it a 4.
You also gave it 4. Okay, 4.
Low, fudgy festive. Rich chocolate forms layers of incredible goodness
Oh, the
in this
chocolate pie.
decadent chocolate pie. Good enough to replace Santa's milk and cookies.
I feel like that one's too far away for me to get this.
No, you got it. Just
go.
really lean in there.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought that was
Yeah.
his hand for a second. I was like, that's very unjibber-like. Would you like first bite, brother?
Sure. I'm not usually a chocolate guy.
Really?
Well, there it goes.
That's-
Just dive right in, huh?
Yep. Seems like a pretty generic chocolate pie.
This thing sucks.
Don't dump it on the table. It's just chocolate, right? Like there's nothing else in this?
Nothing else. Because I'm over here like, this tastes like a really low shelf whiskey. And then it says contains
contain
alcohol.
alcohol.
Wow.
I was like, why does it taste weird? Why did y'all put alcohol as an allergen? That's not how that works.
Just in case you could be allergic to it.
Are there people allergic to alcohol? Like just straight alcohol? Is that a thing?
I don't know. But that, like, as soon as I bit into it, I was like, this tastes really bad. It has that, like, awful
That's not
wood
good.
barrel burned
That's
flavor.
not very good at all.
I mean, I'm sure it has the same amount of alcohol as, like, eating a tiramisu. Or, like, when you cook
Because it's not
something
like when
with-
you have something, it's not actually alcoholic. It like
Yeah.
cooks out. It just takes on the flavor.
But, like, that flavor is in
I was
there.
like, that's not the alcohol flavor you would want in something desserty. Because that just,
Yeah.
you might as well just put rubbing alcohol on it real quick and then have me take a bite.
Yeah, that was,
I had to look, I was like, is there some like bad fruit in this? Or
that... Yeah, we did have to... That chocolate's gone sour.
Yeah, it didn't
Pretty chocolate's gone sour.
Didn't quite get the chocolate flavor as much as I wanted. So.
I don't believe in giving out zeros. I'm giving it a 1.
You gotta give it that it had. I mean, it's chocolate, right? I mean, I'm just a chocolate lover.
I mean, I do
It was
also
a
love
chocolate
chocolate,
pie.
but
And I'm just
why'd they do
chocolate.
that?
I think the only 0 I ever gave was the cheese pancake, and this wasn't even that as bad as that. It was just unexpected. So this has to get like a 1.5.
I'd say I wouldn't want this. I would want a different chocolate pie.
I'm gonna give it a solid 2.
Oh.
2, because I feel like it could definitely get worse than this.
It could be. I mean, it definitely could be, but it's like I don't want this.
If you
Yeah.
had that and the like rock solid hardness of that one like caramel treat that we had that we were like breaking our hands trying to
Yeah.
tear it apart, that's the only way it could rate lower than it does. Let's move on to a thing that everyone knows I hate at this point. A loogie. Mistletoe mochi donut gummy.
You don't
Sweet.
like mochi?
No.
He does not like mochi.
The mochi consistency is like somebody's booger.
If you go back and watch the,
Well-
you can see he hates it every single
I
time.
actually don't like oysters for that same reason.
Oh,
And they have very
they look like
different.
this. They look like little donuts.
That doesn't look like a donut to me.
You never seen these like
Like a cruller. I get it
Bally
now.
donuts?
This looks like...
no, like that on the bag. That's what it's trying to look like.
Yeah, I
Well,
understand.
it's just gummy.
I would say this doesn't even seem like mochi. It's just
Okay.
kind of like a gummy. I mean, I guess it can feel like the rice, whatever they use for it, but it's not as prominent as with the mochi.
Well, this is.
Oh, it's because it's coated. That's a big part of it too.
Yeah. That does not suck.
I was like, the coating really saves it from
Yeah.
giving that like mochi
Yeah.
squish.
I wonder if they have to do that to package it that way so they don't all
Probably.
just stick to each other.
Because usually the other ones are like divided in some way. This
Yeah.
one, that's just in the bag. loose.
And like, I don't know where mistletoe comes in on that, but that's just a
I would say they
strawberry gummy.
It's not even Christmassy on the bag. They're just. I feel like
Yeah.
they're just saying that for the box. I mean, it tastes good.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot.
I'd eat more than one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that how many of them I could eat. Like a bag that size, maybe at
Mm-hmm.
the most. It's very sweet and it's a lot of just sugar. So I'm gonna give that like a 7.
I'm also giving it a
was
7.
for sure the best thing we've had so far.
Yeah, it was very pleasant after the choco pie, especially.
That was, I don't know, that was just out of nowhere.
All right, we're going to learn about Christmas coupling, the perfect date. December 24th is the perfect date with dreamy lights and festive events. 4 young heroes, known as the Warriors of Light, who must journey to restore balance to the world by defeating 4 elemental fiends who have corrupted the 4 elemental crystals, ultimately confronting the evil sorcerer Garland, who seeks... Anyway, let's have some Winter Wonder waffle chips.
That's absolutely not what these are called.
Slay your Christmas cravings with these crispy sour cream and onion waffle chips. Packed with sensational flavor in a fun waffle shape, they bring a perfect salty,
Honestly?
crunchy bite to your holiday celebrations.
Honestly, I'm surprised sour cream and onion is a worldwide thing. I thought it was like just the United States.
I thought that too. It doesn't seem
a weird
like
combination.
it doesn't seem like a very international thing either.
Yeah.
But
It's
back when we
good.
were doing Universal Yums, we would get
Sour cream and onion. Just
sour cream
from
and onion
anywhere.
chips.
Have we had one from Japan yet?
No. I really appreciated the crunchiness of
No,
that
that's a
being
good-
a waffle chip.
Crunchy chip.
And I do appreciate anything waffle shaped as well.
That's, that is valid. I also just like sour cream and onion. That's just a unbeatable flavor combo for some reason.
It's like
I would never eat a thing of sour cream and onion. Like if I just saw it, I'm not gonna.
right.
not
If
a
there was
thing.
just a bowl of sour cream with onions in it, you wouldn't be like, "Ho ho, let me get in on
Yeah,
this."
but flavor chip.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Although, if you have seen the videos with me in the past, you probably know I don't really like potato chips. So, probably give this one a 6.
This is not a potato chip.
What?
It says common allergens are dairy and gelatin with eggs, wheat, peanuts, shrimp, crab, and walnuts. There's no potatoes in here.
It tastes like a potato chip.
It tastes like a potato chip, and that's good enough.
It's made out of
Say that-
waffles.
that's
I'd give it an 8. I like it. It shows fries on the thing, so it's trying to be a potato, even if it isn't. I give it an 8 though. You said 6.
Yeah,
You brother.
I'm not like blown away by it, but I'm not disappointed by it. So I have to give it a 6, but not in a bad way. Just in a, it's for sure not the best chip we've ever had.
I'll be
And
hating
it
them all around.
doesn't even come close to the wasabi chips that we had last
I
time.
hated those.
I know you did. 4 young orphan youths who join a rebellion
This is, like,
against the
almost
tyrannical empire of
I did that.
Palamecia, led by a powerful emperor who uses dark magic to conquer the world. The protagonists, having lost their families to the empire's invasion, must fight their way through the ranks of the rebel army to eventually confront the emperor and bring an end to his reign of terror. It may contain shrimp, wheat, dairy, and soybeans. There's a lot going on in here. In a pretzel stick.
Oh my, it has a good smell.
I've had other Tom flavored things. This is different. All the spice getting stuck in my throat.
But there's like a little bit of like lemon in there, is there not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's lemon, red peppers, and I think, like it's showing on here, it's usually like a seafood thing.
Well, I
No,
think
I like that.
if you like spicy food, like spicy snacks, it's pretty good.
I like that a lot.
Something went down weird. Hold on.
Especially because it's not big. It's not like a chip. It's just all right. I could have a couple of those.
I like
And
pretz.
call it good.
That's pretty much what this is. If you've seen those, I don't dislike the flavor. I don't necessarily like it either. So it's a little middling for me. So I think I'm gonna give it a 6. So not bad, not great.
No, it's strong. That's a 9.4 orphaned youths
This
out of
box
10.
could have easily fit like 2 of these at least.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that's a little disappointing package-wise, but I mean, it's decent.
I think for what it's trying to advertise, like a spicy pretzel, it's perfect. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Well, a lot of
good
things
flavor.
are what they claim to be. That doesn't make them good.
I mean,
It is what it is. So
Looking
like,
at you, Christian Rock.
I'd probably give it a 7 as well. It's pretty good.
I'd have so many more of those if they were available.
Mm.
Like I'd just be sitting there,
just pretzel sticking it up.
just sticking
I
it.
do like pretzels.
Give
What are
a
they gonna do?
Ghana present to yourself with these rich chocolatey holiday truffles. Gooey melty ganache. combined with crunchy salted biscuit creates a satisfying crunch.
What am I doing?
That makes your holiday even sweeter. Biscuit. This
What
is just
are
gonna
you
be
doing?
like a butter cookie. Oh, look at that.
Presentation.
That's classy.
It says something there if you know Japanese.
It says
You're not gonna believe these balls. You're gonna love it.
Hang on, I've just been brushing up on my Japanese, so let me see what this says after I eat this.
Bit buttery, salty,
There's almost
chocolatey,
like
most of all.
when I bit into it at first, the cookie part of it, I was worried it'd be the consistency of like a Whopper, which I hate that malted milk crunch. But then it wasn't.
like those, okay.
It immediately went away. We made this joke before. Not a Whopper like the burger.
Mm-hmm.
The Whopper like the candy.
I thought there was gonna be a straight burger inside. It was, thank God that wasn't the case. I like that
Go
though.
ahead, tell me your thoughts.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it was the best decision for them to put this right after
Right
the
after that.
Yeah.
spicy pretzel because you taste the salt a little more with the
The
spicy.
salt,
That's what I was
the
wondering,
salt
was like-
on there was strong.
Because it is pretty salty. I'm wondering if it's being affected
Yeah.
by the last thing we had.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't think most of these are ever made in a way they're thinking of they're doing what we're doing. Which is a little weird. People love watching people eat for some reason. That's why we do this.
So what are you gonna rate it?
I
honestly,
like it.
it's still pretty high. I think I'm gonna give it an 8 because
I'm giving an 8 as well.
it was very good.
I'm giving it an 8 because you know what? You get one of these, you know it's gonna be great.
Let's just end the show. We're gonna retire now.
Just in time for the big comeback.
I don't like salt with my chocolate.
Really?
I really don't.
I mean, you don't like chocolates.
That rates it low. So
Salted dark chocolate. That's good.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Oof.
A 4.
Chocolate lovers are gonna kill
Yeah.
you.
And I did quickly Google Translate the characters on this, so I will read it for you now.
Check out my smell.
It says,
Cecil Harvey, a dark knight serving the King of Baron, who begins to question his king's ruthless actions, particularly the forceful seizures of elemental crystals from peaceful towns. As Cecil grapples with his conscience, he embarks on a journey. This is like
What
a
was his
paragraph
actually
right there. He embarks on a journey of redemption to stop the king's destructive plans, battling against the mysterious Golbez, who seeks to use crystals for his own evil agenda, while also facing personal betrayals and confronting his own inner darkness to ultimately save the world.
so it's a really
I
interesting
think,
chocolate.
I think Cecil took some pretty questionable decisions, but overall, I think that bumps it up to 8.5.
Yeah, I mean, I at least need to give it a 5 instead of a 4 because of Cecil Harvey and his journey to make premium chocolate.
This actually looks pretty good, so excited for this one. I just love nuts.
In your mouth.
That's a lot of nuts. I just gotta get that nut. Oh, this one too?
Yeah.
Oh, plenty of time.
Oh,
Plenty of time. Oh,
it
hang
looks
on.
like fried shrimp. is
It's
what it
very
looks
soft.
like. Oh wow.
Bizarre. We've had something like this before.
I remember getting something like this from. I think it was.
Universal Yums.
I think it was Israel was one of them, and the other one might have been another Asian country.
There's one that I was in where we had something just like this.
I'm trying to think of what country it was because I do remember thinking back.
Go back, check all the footage.
Watch everything and
Respond
come
in the
back.
comments which one it is.
Say the video, the date it came out, and the timestamp in the video of when we try it.
Because again, I'm gonna say the same thing I said that time. Is I'm not used to having a puff that's sweet like this, and so that threw me off.
You're
Like
expecting,
even
like, cheesy
even
or
reading that
something.
it's caramel corn puffs and nuts, it's just like you kind of get that peanut and caramel flavor in
I
there.
actually really like it. Though.
Yeah,
Like a Cracker Jack. I don't hate it.
I find it rather tasty.
I think it's like caramel corn, like
Yeah,
that's what
like
it
having-
is. Like it's caramel popcorn on steroids because
I feel like this is
the
a,
texture.
I
a
feel
lot
like this
more.
is more enjoyable than eating actual like popcorn.
I did really enjoy
But like
it.
I couldn't eat a ton of those. Like I'd get overwhelmed by how sweet it would be to.
All the back-to-back caramel.
Yeah. But like a handful.
I feel like I would take a handful of this easier than like actual popcorn.
I might be able to like take an armful and make a
Make a
treat,
treat.
like a popcorn ball.
It smells so sweet.
And for that, I'm gonna give it 8. It wasn't really so's out of 10, but it seemed to me.
It's been so long since I heard that actually. I'm gonna give that an 8 though. I did very much enjoy these.
I would definitely buy this. I'm gonna give it a 9.
I was gonna say I want to bump mine to 9 because I actually kind of want to go on the Tokyo Treat store and buy some.
Is this the fill
Wait,
line?
what's
That's the cut line. Is this the fill line?
That's got to be the fill line right there.
That's so little.
All right,
though.
go ahead. Let's get scientific here.
But do
boys.
people buy this?
Is it there? Or do I need to do more?
Oh, we're above the line.
Oh, that's okay.
Where's a straw to stir it like a witch's brew?
I'm
Welcome
not
to
sure.
my laboratory, where safety is
sure
number
I'm
one
gonna like
priority.
this. I just can't imagine anyone like
Whoa,
going
that
out,
fizzes.
seeing
Oh,
these.
oh
and
wow!
I was
Look at
gonna
the-
say-
look at the package.
Okay, cool. Because I was like, I don't feel it fizzing, but I see it fizzing.
You wanna go for it, bro?
Yeah, here we go. Before it over fizzes. Look at that. Look at that.
The power of the fizz. Merry Fizzmas, y'all.
That is
Oh my God.
I'm drinking a lot of fizz.
Whoa, it's like just straight fizz. There's nothing else happening in
I
here.
told you.
It's like
not
I'm
a-
drinking the
it's
powder.
Oh my god!
It's
It's not a drink. It's just
it's
fizz.
a thick boy.
It's just the fizz of soda without the drink.
It reminds me of this one time.
It tastes like cola candy.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure. Like the bottle caps candy.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of this
Wow.
one time that I thought I was going to be really smart.
Would you like more fizz?
Yeah. I thought I was going to be really smart.
I kind of like it though. Like I would actually be happy being handed a box of these.
I was going to mix my protein powder with heavy cream to really fatten it up. And I was like stirring it forever. And I was like, this isn't doing anything. So I put it in the blender. Not thinking about how when you put heavy cream in
Oh.
a blender, it becomes whipped cream.
Yeah.
So then I just basically had this chocolate whipped cream protein, and I just ate it with a spoon.
There's
And
a little bit more. Would you like?
I'm done because it's way too sweet.
no, I'm
But
done too.
that's what it
Sure.
reminded me of. Is that just like airy firmness?
yeah. At first, I was questioning
Yeah.
like, why would anyone actually buy this? Like, they go out and it's just a little.
Oh,
tiny
it
packet.
says we could have done it in a cup for more
But-
fun.
We could
But-
have watched it fizz.
Yeah.
It was pretty good actually.
I would say
I was very surprised.
because it fizzes up, it makes more than you think it would. So like you could enjoy
But
that,
that
like,
really filled
a drink
me up.
almost.
Like I feel like I have
Like you
a
could-
burn
That's
coming
right.
on.
You could choose to have that over a can of soda if you
Yeah.
really wanted.
Yeah.
It was very sweet though.
Yeah, it is a very sweet version of a soda. So I'm gonna have to give it a 7 because it's kind of fun too, and it didn't taste bad or anything. It's
Yeah.
kind of like if you ever see those poppin' cookies, it's like the appeal of getting that sort of thing. It's like they're just making this weird little thing, and then it's
It
a nice little
almost
treat
feels
after.
like something you'd get at an amusement park or a theme park, and they'd
Mm-hmm.
sell you like a novelty cup.
novelty cup, and this is
then
what's
they'd
in the
add the
cup.
water in.
Yeah.
The powder would already be in there. They'd add the water, and you'd watch it. You'd see some little kid. Be
That
like,
is
I spilled my
oddly filling.
fizz." But I'm very full now from it.
Yeah, that was a little filling. Probably shouldn't have finished it off.
So I'm gonna give that an 8.
I would say you saying the 8 and 9 cents kind of making me. I was thinking, I was like, should I bump it up? Because I actually do like that. It is interesting.
And the flavor was good.
No, that's it. I'm changing to.
But
an 8.
like, thank goodness. Normally we say the opposite.
I'm gonna say 8 as well.
Yeah.
Just because it was above expectations.
it's like the fun factor of it is what really pushes it.
Yeah.
yeah, and it's,
Normally we,
Pretty cool.
we say they don't send us enough stuff, but I'm glad that they only sent us that amount because otherwise we'd be.
It seems like there's other flavors though, and I would
Yeah.
like to try other flavors of
Yeah.
that just to be able to.
Yeah.
oh, I can't
Bart's,
wait.
a wandering adventurer, stumbles upon a fallen meteor and it discovers a looming threat to the world's balance, which is maintained by 4 elemental crystals.
I feel the fizz coming back.
The party must protect these crystals from the evil sorcerer
Oh, it's actually little crackers. It's not like
X-Death, a sentient tree who seeks
How'd
to
that blow
unleash
up?
chaos by breaking the seal placed upon him by the crystals, forcing Bartz and his companions to travel across the world,
Oh.
battling X-Death's influence and ultimately confronting him to save the world. I don't need 2 of these. I already know I'm going to hate them.
This is a very familiar taste.
Ah.
I don't know what it is. I mean, not taste, smell.
Smell.
I haven't even tasted it yet. Oh, it's maple. It smells like maple.
It tastes like cardboard.
It says enjoy these
Really?
with your preferred Christmas drink. I can absolutely understand like wanting some cocoa with this, like a little like cafe latte.
Not once in what I read did it say that. I don't know where you're reading that. Okay, I was talking about Bart's and the crystals and an evil sorcerer named
It's in
X.
between
I
the
got it.
lines. You ever
I
hear
got
about
it. I
reading in
got
between the lines? It's in there.
I did
Do you need me to read you the description again, or did you catch all of it?
It's
Okay.
kind of like he was saying, a little familiar somehow, but I can't quite figure what.
It tasted stale. It tasted like cardboard. I hated the texture of it.
It reminded me of Christmas shopping.
It tastes like sesame seeds. We've had sesame seed trees before.
I do like sesame.
I like sesame though.
And so for that, I'm gonna give that 1 tapeworm out of 10.
Wow.
I'm gonna give it a 6, I think, because I don't love it.
Okay. The taste, I thought the taste was really good. The texture
fizz-
is not
the fizz is
so
coming
much.
back.
The texture's pretty
Is there any
down
fizz
there.
left?
And probably
Yeah,
the worst part
sip some
of
fizz,
all
fam.
this
Sip some
cracker
fizz from that pouch.
is that there was only 4
It's just sitting in here because we didn't want it spilling out.
Probably just the packaging is probably the worst part of this, because why would they just sell 4 crackers at a time? So I'm just gonna say that's a 5.
What kind of monster is only eating
The
4
cracker gets
crackers?
a 3 from me, just because it was very
Plain.
It was plain. There was nothing to
I
it.
kind of liked it though.
But would you have had that alongside your favorite Christmas drink, like eggnog or hot
Hot
cocoa?
cocoa or a hot cider.
Hot
No.
cider is the worst.
Cola cheese.
It looks like a sweetheart's rope with that
Man,
open.
the fizzy is
It's
really
one.
filling me up, and it's making me feel like that classic
Oh.
Universal Yums kind of. I've just had an
Seriously.
entire box of candy.
It's
even
literally
though I
a Willy
haven't.
Wonka product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
So the Jolly Cola Chew focuses on a conflict between the Gestalian Empire conquering the world and a rebel faction opposed to them known as the Returners, taking place in a fantasy steampunk-style world. The Empire has acquired great powers
Like-
by experimenting on
like-
captured espers, who are
Jiggle,
magical
jiggle.
creatures of legend. The Returners seek magical power to fight the Empire on equal terms.
Jacob.
And an amnesiac former Imperial soldier named Tara Branford proves key to both sides for understanding magic and
Brian, you're gonna want to
espers.
bite this part.
Can I just like tear it off?
You
or
can try.
I got part of the bite mark.
You're welcome.
Ow!
I like cola candy.
What happened to
Why
you?
is it happening?
It's because you're laughing while having something sweet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts my jaw.
Why are you
Oh,
laughing
yeah.
so hard though? Just
Because
because your
it's
stupid
hurting. I
bites?
don't know.
Because we're laughing and there's sugar. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Which
No,
I said,
it's-
why are you laughing?
It's the sour.
Like nothing that I read was funny. So,
Actually, it was very, very funny.
oh yeah, the capturing and torture of espers who are magical creatures of legend.
Oh, no, that's
is funny
hilarious.
to you? Well,
Yeah.
Like he turned himself into a
I like
pickle.
that. That was
Funniest thing I ever seen.
I feel like they shouldn't have given us that in the same box as
As
the
that?
fizz.
I think it
Said-
doesn't help that they gave us a
Oh,
cola
yeah.
flavored one. Like if
Yeah.
we got like melon like in the picture.
Yeah.
I like cola candy.
So,
So like
Melon is
trying to
my
rate
bite,
it
though.
objectively, it does need to
Do you
get
remember
at
which
least a
one you like?
6.
Yeah. It's not the best cola candy I've had, but I like a different form factor.
It's pretty good.
It's fairly enjoyable, so I think I'm gonna give it a 6 just overall.
I think
Because it gets a little
this one
stuck to
was
the
my
teeth too, and I don't like when candy does that.
bite. Yeah. This one was my
It is very sugary, and I'm starting to get a tummy ache.
Well, I don't think anything else really has that much sugar.
I
Um,
have a sweet tooth. I'm gonna
alright.
give that a solid. Well, I don't really like the Coke taste. I'm
I'll say you don't
give
like
it-
Coke.
Give it like a 6. It's pretty good though. Pretty
Yeah.
good. 6.5. 6.5.
6.25.
I'm gonna give it a
Final
5.
offer.
A 5.5.
Mm.
Because it was good. It wasn't that great. But it was good.
Okay, well, here's our last noodles of the year.
Boy, you didn't have to say it that way.
I was thinking that too.
It's like our last
I
meal
didn't get a
ever.
bowl.
You know we only ever do 2 bowls.
It smells very fishy.
I was like, why does it smell so fishy? They all smell the same, honestly.
You're just shaking the smell of that thing.
It's supposed to be yakisoba, so fried noodles. That's why I was thinking, I was like, I think we should have poured off the water anyways.
It doesn't smell fishy to me.
Because if you're eating stir fry, it's not going to have like the broth in there.
Yeah, but it's not bad.
Yeah, because stir fry's a little more, it's not dry, but it's not as wet, you know, so I guess you could call it drier.
Well, I like a wet stir fry.
Any fun there?
Yep, I'm trying to see how far I go.
It's slipping down at the same time. There you go.
Ah!
As you just whip it around. You're gonna get it, sip a little bit of broth. That tasted fishier doing
Yeah, yeah.
My only complaint about these noodles,
I guess
a
it
lot of
tastes
them
different.
kind of taste the same.
They
Yeah.
kind of
Like they're not
regular.
different enough to really justify the fact it's a different packet every month. Every once in a while, there's been that one. It's like, oh hey, this is actually different. So I think that is a complaint that I will have, other than portions, is that I think the noodles need to be a little more unique each time around. Because this, I can't even think of anything different about this one. Because when I saw the picture and I was like, oh, it's supposed to be stir fry, I was expecting a certain type of flavor. I feel like I didn't get that.
Yeah, compared to the kitsune one that we had last time,
Uh-huh.
this is almost the exact same flavor by my memory. That's okay. That means it's 5.
I would say I'm gonna have to give it probably like a 4, just because I feel like I've tasted this so many times, but in different colored packaging.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you this is any worse or
I'm
better.
at least wanting to finish this one. Last time I didn't want to finish it.
I like when there's at least little things in it or something, like little bits of like meat,
Little
some kind of
bits.
vegetables, little tofu pieces, something.
Add a touch of savory cheer to your... Oh no. I just read what the last thing is.
Just
What is this?
I'm
It's
about
a
to focus on a
seaweed and
conflict.
sauce corn puff.
Yep. These light
Like
and
soy sauce?
crispy puffs.
Smells kind of like soy sauce.
It does say it,
does say
has
soybeans.
soybeans.
So
Oh, it's Cheeto.
I would say this tastes more like the puff of a cheese puff.
Mm-hmm. Like
Yeah, let me have something good one more time before I die.
It's so small, and there's 4 of us.
Yep.
It's like a treat.
This thing I like. This
Yeah.
thing I like a lot.
No, this is good. I like it.
Um,
I feel like the flavor should be a little stronger though, like the seasoning on it.
you think so? Because like it's potent.
I thought it was pretty good.
I think I'm too hung up on the corn puff. Like I'm not even
Oh.
tasting
Yeah,
it.
I get that. I get that.
I like the little frog on here.
That's cute.
I'll give that a 7. It's good.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Thanks, Dave. I like that a lot, and I would eat many more of them. So that's gonna get 8.
For that reason, I'm gonna give it a 3 because it came in a little tiny bag when you can get cheese
No,
puffs
you need
for,
to be
like,
rating
this
the
much at a
snack,
time.
not its packaging.
Look, I didn't even like it that much. It just tastes like a cheese puff.
I'll say that I'm a little too hung up on the puff, but I still liked it.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
That's gonna get 8 Guardian Forces out of 10.
Wow, we really go different.
Yeah. Sleigh Bell
Well, these are-
salted
yeah.
cheese cookie sandwich, which was very hard just to read that. This game's story follows Cloud Strife, a mercenary who joins an eco-terrorist organization to stop a world-controlling megacorporation from using the planet's life essence as an energy source. Ensuing events send Cloud and his allies in pursuit of Sephiroth, a superhuman who seeks to wound the planet and harness its healing power in order to be reborn as a god. Throughout their journey, Cloud bonds with his party members, including
very
Aerith
cheesy.
Gainsborough, who holds the secret to saving their
Do you want me to
world.
go get a
Get a little
knife?
butter knife.
Yeah. Let's just get this over with. I can't even look at it.
Brother, it smells cheesy.
Alright, stop.
It's very waftable.
Oh, that was a good waft.
It's surgery
things-
on a grape.
The things I do.
The
for
worst
this
part
channel.
is that it looks like an Oreo.
Brother, I'll let you have this.
Cheers, my friends. Down the hatch, as they say.
Nope, it is sweet.
That is a butter cookie,
It's a butter cookie with cheese in
which
it.
I don't like.
Oh.
And then there's not like
Oh.
that fake cheese in the Ritz cookies.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cheese.
I'll say that's like cheese in there.
That's like if you just sliced off some cheese.
It's a little odd. It doesn't help that we had to share this one very small cracker with each other, so I can't get the best
I'm
impression
gonna
of
do
it.
another sip of the fizz after that one.
The fizz is gone.
There is no more fizz.
The fizz was just a myth.
Fizzmas is over.
Christmas is over now that I had to eat this. That's gonna get 0.5 sleigh bells. Actually, sorry, it gets 0.5 summons of meteor out of 10.
I'm giving
Honestly,
it a 2.
I do think that was worse than the Choco Pie, so I'm gonna give it a 1.
I'm giving it a
Worse than the
One.
Choco Pie.
Well, you know what? You're right. I did give that. I'm gonna have to give this also a 1 then, because I gave that a 1.
Yep. And we have to be consistent in the
One.
ratings that we make up as we go along.
So true.
I'm gonna give it a
I've
2
been
because
on-
that small little piece I had wasn't that bad for me.
It wasn't that bad, but it was almost god awful. Like it was just barely a point away.
How many summons of meteor would you give it?
I don't know.
Like, out of 10?
I don't know. 2, I guess.
2, I guess. Okay.
Tokyo treat. We got the greatest gift of all, the homie back. I'm not letting you go, dude. You're not leaving me again.
Never.
But I mean, if y'all enjoy what you saw, there's more of me and us out there. You got my gaming channel, Shyboy616 Plays. Trying to be more consistent with that one now that I've run out of re-uploads. I got the main channel where I'm experimenting right now. There's probably different stuff popping up. Shyboy616, just nothing on the end of that one. That's the default setting. Look back on the several years we've had on these snacks if you really want. Check our other Christmas specials. I feel like those might have been a little more festive and less aggravating with some of these weird options that put in here. We like it when y'all are here.
That's what I'm smelling.
Because when you're here, you're here.
Thank you.
Are we saying bye, I guess?
Merry
Bye.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Kwanzaa. Right?
Enjoy
That's another
Kwanzaa, Ramadan,
one. Okay.
and we're out.
Shyboy616, it's gonna need some more treats. We gotta decide if they need or need to eat. See you again soon. Next time, bring a spoon, put in the work, and then get dessert. Go ahead, come on over. We'll go and get some boba. Some that's fried, some that's green, some that's chilled. Aw, dang, I think some spilled. Alright, waiter, pass the bill. It's